Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell and welcome to a new guide that I'm going to be updating. This is going to be like a mini guide because I already covered a lot of stuff with Ret Paladin in before, and the Paladin guide that I made back in patch 5.1 for Ret Paladin is still the same. It has not changed in any way, shape or form, so for the rotations you can check back on the guide. Here I'm just going to talk to you about Ret Paladin PvP in patch 5.4 and my spin on Ret Paladin, and I'm going to just go away from the stable and begin talking to you about the guide. Hi there, how's it going? I got the cool new hammer, check it out. I don't know, it just looks really cool. Anyway, my spin on the guide and my spin on Ret Paladin comes and is actually highly influenced from SattaTV. I'll link all this stuff in the description. His channel, the original guide, and I'll put up a little banner right around here, and there's his banner. Check him out if you want to, if you're interested about more Ret Paladin stuff. I believe he's in Darmok tier. I'm not too sure. He could be. Anyway, I'm gonna give you my spin on Ret Paladin guide. First, every Ret Paladin will tell you stack mastery. I will tell you do not stack mastery, stack crit. And wait, never mind. Sorry about that. Every Ret Paladin will tell you to stack haste. I'm gonna tell you to stack crit. Whoa, crazy stuff, right? Big crazy stuff. And I was like, Thamriyell, what are you talking about? Everyone knows the haste is better. But you know what? Honestly, it's honestly comes to a choice whether you want to hit really hard with a wet noodle, or do you want to like take time to hit, but make sure each hit has like the power behind it. That's what I want to do. That's why I'm stacking crit and mastery on the side. My current stat priority is hit 3%, expertise 3%. Crit all the way with some mastery. Reforge all haste into crit, and if you already have crit, reforge into mastery. And you don't want haste, you really don't need it. I only have 7.72% of it, and I'm doing absolutely fine. But first, let's go ahead and cover talents. Talents have not really changed ever since patch 5.1. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Long Arm of the Law, so you can run around with Judgment. Fist of Justice, a better stun. Selfless Healer, so you can heal friendlies at all times. Clemency is nice, so you can have 2 Hands of Freedom, Protection, Sacrifice, and Salvation, but I'm also considering possibly trying out Hand of Purity because it is a pretty cool defensive, and I don't really use Hand of Freedom a lot, except just once. I only need to use it once really to escape, and if anything else I use Emancipate, which is also a really good alternative to escaping your enemy. Level 75, Holy Avenger, just increases the amount of damage you do and healing the amount that you do, and is just great for bursts because you get 3 charges of Holy Power every single time you use it. So I'll show you. I'm popping Holy Avenger, and then I use Judgment, 3 Holy Power, and I can spend it on Inquisition, or if I use Exorcism, I can then spend it on Word of Glory and heal myself, and all kinds of good stuff. And you get this cool looking blade. Your blade or any weapon pretty much transforms into this, and it's fantastic, and it turns back after a while. Anyway, let's continue and finish off the talent portion. Level 90 talent, Holy Prism. Honestly, I really like Holy Prism because I never seen it not crit. It hits, if it hits enemy, heals 5 friendlies. If it hits a friendly, hits 5 enemies, and it either heals for a lot or hurts for a lot, and I've never seen it not crit. Well, except there, but whatever. I guess I've been proven wrong. I guess there are chances when it does not crit. Anyway, let's go to Glyphs. First glyph you will want to take for this build is Glyph of Immediate Truth. Every other glyph you can mess around with and add them on your own, but Glyph of Immediate Truth is needed. I've never seen anybody die from the Censure Dot, or I've never had experience with anybody down from a Censure Dot, or nor have I seen anybody die from Ret Paladin Censure Dot before. So you want to grab Immediate Truth to give you extra damage, so your crits are even more beefy. Your hits are beefier, and you can do more damage. Next to talents, next to glyphs, I just pick from my personal choices. Glyph of Divine Protection splits the 40% of magical damage reduction into physical damage reduction and magical, so you get 20 and 20. It's kind of nice. And then Glyph of Templar's Verdict is literally just the one glyph that every Ret Paladin has. I don't see why it's not baselined. Anyway, the build concentrates around just getting really strong hits. So wherever you are, you can see guiding a warrior is like, hello warrior, trying to catch me with your blade storm. I'm able to hit, and I'll put on Inquisition for more critical chance. By the way, Inquisition is a must. You need to have Inquisition because it adds extra 30 holy damage and then extra critical strike by 10%. So whatever crit you have, it will always be increased. Let's say I have 19. I currently have like 19 crit, and then with Inquisition my crit goes up to 29, and it's fantastic. That's why you want to make sure you stack crit, and then make sure you always have Inquisition up so you get that extra crit, and then your attacks do more damage, and it's absolutely wonderful. Other than that, Mastery is greatly needed because it does increase the amount of hit you'll be able to do and amount of damage you'll be able to do with Crusader Strike, Hammer of the Righteous, Hammer of Wrath, Temple's Verdict, and Divine Storm. And you will use those as on regular because it is how to work. It's kind of what we need to do, technically. Some of the things you got to consider is make sure Divine Protection is somewhere we can click it. Make sure you have a bubble for when you need those, when you are in one of those dire needs of possibly dying from combat rogues killing spree or warriors bloodthirst, or if you're getting ganked by just 6 or 7 players and you really need to escape, just pop a bubble and try to get away, and you can pop Hand of Freedom. You can use Judgment to get away and run away real fast. Make sure to never stand and fight. Make sure to not just plant yourself and just wail at a person. Always keep on the move no matter what, no matter if you need to just run circles around them, but make sure you keep on the move at all times. Don't just stand there and just plant yourself and be like, okay, I'm going to do my rotation, because enemies are going to run away. You want to make sure you're able to catch up with them, make sure you're able to range them, make sure you're able to kite them no matter what's happening. Make sure to heal yourself at all times, make sure to heal friendlies at all times. Come on guys, use your utilities. We're Paladin. We are able to use more things than just to heal ourselves. We can pop Hand of Sacrifice on a friendly, or we can put Hand of Protection on a healer that's just getting wailed on by warriors and rogues. We gotta use the abilities that we have. We have to, or else we're gonna be pretty useless. And Ret Paladin is honestly one of the hardest classes to play, hardest specs to play, because it just doesn't have the utilities that other classes have. It's not a warrior, it's not a rogue, it's not a hunter, it's not an enhancement shiny. It's a completely different game ever since patch 5.0. We have less abilities that we have. We don't have consecration anymore. We are missing a lot of abilities, but that is why we need to try our best to keep going at it. And plus, I mean, I heard there's gonna be another season coming up in patch 5.4.2, or maybe there's gonna be another patch with another season, never know. So we gotta keep looking for all the possible things we can do to make ourselves better. And I honestly believe this build could help some of you guys that complain about haste being not the best stat, or if you're having a hard time doing PvP as a Ret Paladin, or if you want to level a Ret Paladin but you want to try a different build and maybe experiment some stuff, just mess around with this. Also, I probably should mention about the gems. Gems usually going to be, your red gem is going to be your gold, primary ruby, your meta is going to be a reverberating diamond, yeah, pretty much that. Then your yellow gems are going to be socketed with inscribed vermilion onyx gems, and then blue gems are going to be with radiant wild jade. And for weapon enchantment, you can either grab dancing steel or windsong. I personally prefer windsong because it adds me extra haste, extra crit, or extra mastery. Usually crit or mastery over haste, and it is actually very nice in battlegrounds and arenas, and I honestly enjoy it. Plus, dancing steel just costs way too much. I am on a budget. I can't exactly spend 4K every single time I get a new weapon. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the guide. Sorry it's kind of quick, but there's no reason of me explaining all the rotations back again when I already explained it before in my last guide. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video.